I believe in a little work every day, you know? I believe in a little work every day. Um, I believe, Uti, in order to make it, you have to fail. I believe that in order to make it, you have to have your heart broken. I remember a friend of mine, they were watching these Instagram reels, and this other guy, he went to the gym, and then he got a girlfriend, and then he stopped taking the gym sessions. And then the girl broke his heart, and he went back to the gym even harder. He went back to the gym and he started pumping iron in a way that was never ever thought he would. you know so my friend and I, we didn't have cash. He was like, you know what, dog, I think I have to start making money and then get a girlfriend. And then when the girlfriend breaks my heart, I'm gonna make even more money. you know? So heartbreak is a very good thing sometimes. And I say sometimes because it can get like too bad and some other people may even like commit suicide. It happens. But I guess a little bit of heartbreak is okay. It's good to help you bounce back and to help you refocus on actually what you are meant to be doing. You know what I mean? Also, failure is also another good element that we need as human beings just to help us bounce back and try a little bit harder. You know, I remember my first biggest failure was in grade 10. I failed my grade 10 simply because I was playing around, man. And when the teacher was in the class, I would I would just play my games on my phone, you know what I mean? And at the end of the year, my report came, and I actually had failed. I wanted to drop out of school. I was like, nah, I'm done with this. But then the thought of, okay, then what? It hit me. So then I just went back, bruh. And going back, I met a guy, Sandile. Sandile, I met him in grade 10. He was new in the school. And the guy was like just doing the things, bruh. He was coming out the top two, top three, top one in all of the grade 10s, you know? And I approached the guy. We were in the same class. I was like, excess, Sandy. Um, I see you are actually excelling in your school academic space, And I asked him, I was like, how are you doing this, bruh? I need help. I also want to excel just like you do. He wasn't gatekeeping info. He was like, no, you know what? At night, I wake up at night around 1 a.m. And then I take my textbook and I read and then I summarize what I got from the textbook onto a clean sheet of paper. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that. If that's it. I asked him, is that all? He was like, that is all, man. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. So I went home, got got to my place. I ate, took a bath, um, and then I like did my chores, and then I went to sleep. Set my alarm for 12 o'clock, and then I woke up and I started taking notes. I did what Sandila told me to do. The next morning, something crazy happened. When I got to class, the teacher was teaching, and I magically knew what the teacher was talking about. I was like, hey, oh, wait, this thing is actually working. This thing is working, bruh. It was working, and honestly, I was just amazed, man. I was like, okay. And then we went and then we took tests. The second day I continued to do that. I continued to take notes every day. Matter of fact, it was exciting. It was a new venture for me. It was a new discovery, and I was like, I'm gonna do this every day. Of course, I crashed, but grade 10, I started to become one of the top top achievers in class. You know what I mean? I started to become a top achiever. And honestly, I was grateful to Sundyland. I went to him and I was like, hey man, this thing of yours is actually working, you know? Grade 11, I was also a top achiever. Grade 12, same thing. And then I applied to University of KwaZulu-Natal. I applied to Fort Hare. I applied to University of Cape Town. I applied to a lot of UJ as well. I applied to a lot of varsities. And then got accepted at UKZN. So I'm from Joburg, and getting a firm offer from UKZN, it was shocking to me because I was like, hey, yo, I don't know anybody in UKZN. I don't know anybody in Natal, you know. But then it was the only school that replied, so I was like, let me take the chance and go. I went, got here UKZN. First year went well, second year went well, third year I was now relaxing. I thought I was in the game. Ha! I got introduced to what you call supplementary exams. I was like, okay, what is this? You know? So, um, getting the supplementary exams, I was a little bit depressed because now this is now failure again coming to my door, you know, and knocking and like I'm like, ish, okay, now this is tough. It's my last year. I was supposed to be finishing, and then I get this. I failed my modules. I failed like three of them, and then I had to come back for the fourth year. Um, Coming back in the fourth year, I started studying again, but this time around, I didn't want to do it intense. I didn't want to do intense studying, so that's why when I started the video, I was like, I believe in little work every day, you know, because I would get like notes maybe of like 100 pages for an example. And what I do is I do 2 pages every day, maybe, or three a day. You know, I'd read like that little. And then I would go hang out with my friends, um, play video games on my cell phone, you know, watch Netflix, watch YouTube videos, scroll on Instagram, you know. So actually, scrolling on Instagram, I once tried like finishing those reels, you know, those reels on Instagram. I got finished. Anyways, a little work every day, guys. It helps. It helps. A little work every day helps. Failure helps. I'm gonna tell you, if I had not failed my grade 10, I wouldn't be in varsity. Had I not failed my third year, I don't think I would have been doing this kind of content where I tell people that it's possible. You know, it is possible. Visualize your success, you know, put it up on paper, put it on the wall, you know, um, and work on that. So what I used to do in my fourth year, what I do is I would go on my student central. That's where you get your marks, your reports and stuff, you know, on how you did on your modules. And I would visualize, I would see my marks there and tell myself, oh, it's okay, it's pass, 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 you know? And that would get me excited. And the excitement, of course, when it gets to my head, I'll be rational and be like, okay, fine, you're excited, but you know what, you have to put work. Then that would motivate me to actually put in work, you know? And yeah, man, that's what I do. And little work, guys, that's just what this video is about. Putting a little work every day, it really does help. Also, when you're in varsity or you're in school, whatever, you get tests and assignments. What you want to do is you want to put a lot of hard work in your assignments. You want to put in a lot of hard work in your tests so that you can boost your marks, so that your exam doesn't have to be so much pressure for you. You know what I mean? So work on your tests, work on your assignments, give your best in those tests and assignments so that when you get to the exam, you know, you don't have so much pressure. That's actually one of the things that helped me. Also, um, what else did I want to talk about? That's just it, I guess. I guess that's just it, guys. So yeah, man, get up, get that work done, put in a little bit of work every day. You don't have to work 10 hours for you to be successful in these fields of academics or anything in life. You know, whether you're writing a book, whether you're a songwriter, you're an artist, you just write a sentence every day. You know, it all adds up at the end of the day. And once you get into starting the writing or the summarizing or the studying, you actually get the motivation and the energy to continue, you know. But before you start, you know, you'll look at this thing and you'll be like, it's so big, I can't get it started. What you do is you tell yourself, now I'm just gonna do like maybe like 10 minutes of it and then I'm done. Once you're there and you're 10 minutes in, I mean, you'll see, you go to know, man, actually, I can actually push a little bit more. And you push a little bit more. And then what do you know? At the end, everything has added up and you've done so much more than you expected to do. And you've done so much more than you would have done instead of just thinking about doing the work. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys, let's push. Let's work. Let's do a little bit of work every day. Allow yourself to to work even after failure. Try again, man. Try again. There's no there's nothing to lose. You know, there's nothing to lose, but everything to gain. So yeah, guys, that's it from me, man. Have a good day, work, and take it one step at a time. You will get there. It's possible. Trust me. I've been there. Peace.